To do, won't it?
Take the deal. Testify against Julian to avoid a life sentence.
I think you need to focus less on Rivera's legal quandary and more on your own.
You know, I don't really care too much about your tone or implications,
I really don't.
Commissioner.
I don't give a damn. I've been waiting a long time to say this. I'm busting you, Hornsby.
You're busting me, the DA.
Yeah, you damn straight.
Reconsider. Coming after me might have an adverse effect on your career, Commissioner.
Is that a threat?
Back off, Paul.
No, I want to hear him say it.
Clearly the stress is getting to you, Commissioner. Well, you couldn't track down Carlos Rivera. Sonny Corinthos, of all people, found him for you. And no wonder why your nerves are frayed. Why don't you take a couple of personal days and decompress before your staff starts to see you slipping?
You know, I can assure you that my mind is as sound as my claim.
Which is?
You aided and abetted Carlos Rivera's escape from Port Charles. We now have Rivera in custody, and soon we'll have you too.
The charge is set. You're bordering on slander, Commissioner. I had nothing to do with Carlos's escape, and you have no proof to substantiate your ridiculous claim.
See, that's where you're wrong. I can prove a clear pattern of conspiracy, starting with how your office seized control of an investigation of the body that was removed from the harbor. That's right, the one that was misidentified as Carlos Rivera.
Well, if that's all you have, I suggest you start cleaning out your desk because Mayor Lomax will have your head on a platter.
That's not all she has.
Anna.
She has me.
You were clearly under duress. You confessed to shooting Rivera.
Yes, I shot him 4 times. And that is how I knew that the body that was pulled out of the harbor wasn't him. Because that victim had 2 gunshot wounds. So that was the mystery that I set out to solve, and it led me right to Paul.
It all fits together.
Anna, don't do this. Think about the ramifications of what you are saying.
Was it that was pulled out of the water? He had been murdered by Paul.
Yourself, Fred? You're totally irrational. You've accused me of gunning down a federal agent.
X, to the best of my knowledge, Sloan was already unemployed at the time that you shot him.
Do you have proof?
Yes. I obtained a tissue sample from the body before it was destroyed, and we compared that to a DNA sample that we took from Sloan's apartment. It was a match.
Well, that's nothing. You've destroyed the chain of custody.
And you still haven't connected Paul to Kyle, and I don't have a motive.
I have Paul's words. He confessed to me when I confronted him.
Anna, not now.
Sloan raped Paul's daughter, Susan.
Anna, please do not.
And he killed Sloan to avenge her. Carlos saw that happen, and that is why he's been covering for him all this time. I can't.
It's clear the grief from Duke's death has left Anna mentally unstable. Her statements will mean nothing to the court.
Carlos. His statement will substantiate everything that I have said. And then when you get Susan Hornsby's statement...
Don't you bring my daughter in this! I'm the DA! I will not allow this!
You will not have a choice, Paul. Once these charges go public, Lomax is going to fire your ass. And then your ADAs are going to line up to prosecute you, including Carlos Rivera and Julian Jerome.
Well, don't you forget about your pal, Anna. Right? Because if you pursue this, I may be ruined. I may go to jail. But she most certainly will. I will make damn sure of that. You got
Right, Paul. I can't arrest you without arresting Anna.
I'm glad to see you finally come to your senses.
So I'm arresting you both. Who wants to go first?
Me.
You're delusional.
No. I'm just willing to face the consequences of my actions.
Don't worry about it, Hornsby. I'll get you next. Anna Devane, you were under arrest for the attempted murder of Carlos Rivera. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law.